Hey everybody, it's Anne Marie. Ooh, rolling with the homies. How's everybody's day after Christmas if you celebrate it? Hello to those who've survived. I hope some of you took heed to some of the messages and avoided conflict. I'm glad Galaxy woke me up even before my alarm because I wasn't giving myself enough time. I literally didn't put a bra on. I had my house dress on, slid some shoes on, and went up to the gas station and got me a coffee. Anytime I'm out in the woods and I have the downloads that I had yesterday, I saw a bald eagle, a blue heron, and met some amazing trees. I drummed, I channeled, like it was intense. And even though I passed out when I came home, of course I couldn't fall asleep at bedtime. And so I was up throughout the night like usual. And so I had to make sure I had a coffee today. So anyway, I thought we would, with the full moon in Cancer, we would want to know what the witching hour has to say. What does the witching hour have to say? Very quickly. We got to get into work. My boss just pulled up. I'm the divine protector. No weapon against me shall prosper. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. What's the witching hour have to say? I just pulled a card and it was a harvest moon on balance. So this one is, the cold moon, number 37. Reach out. She's reaching out to you. Your spirit team's trying to reach out to you. I want to say, be very mindful of those, especially, as always, but especially during the full moon. So I'm also smoking a cigarette, so I can knock two birds out with one stone here. Be very mindful who's reaching out to you. You know, we always know people, we are still in Mercury retrograde, I believe. And people will be coming out of the woodwork towards you, Spirit said. Use your intuition. Use the knowledge and the know-how of the owl. And your inner guidance and your inner knowledge. I saw a TikTok when it was like a Christmas. Don't fall for the Christmas text. Hey, how you been? Merry Christmas. Even though Christmas is out, be very mindful of the people who are trying to reach out to you. If you've closed the door on something or someone, keep it closed. Don't forget the reason and the purpose of you closing doors and moving on from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. This also may mean, Spirit said, for some people, this also may mean there's some people in some very dark spaces right now. And to be mindful who you reach out to for help and services. Everything you need is inside of you. And I also saw a piece of a Teal Swan video where a guy was talking about, well, when I leave here, I'm about to go smoke a lot of weed, and she was talking about how, when you get real low, that's why you use whatever substance it is, right? To get back to that, at least the middle ground. And that's why they say in the program, that's why a lot of people have hit their own rock bottom. The rock bottom is so uncomfortable. A lot of times when we start to feel uncomfortable, we start to reach out for things outside of us to make us feel better, to give us answers to everything. I was one of those people. And when I came to realize, even though I was sober for many, many years, I was spiritually reaching out to people, places, and things and trying to get answers because so many things weren't fucking making sense to me. The visions I was having, the downloads I was having. And I was already being called crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I wasn't crazy. Not because I had a mental health doctor tell me I wasn't crazy and I was actually gifted. It was because I had all these things that were coming true. Everything I've ever prophesied have come true. And so I was in this very dark space, and what happened is that when I reached out to these people, these communities that were actually supposed to help me, actually hindered me and created more trauma in me. And I had to break the cycle of codependency, breaking the cycle of relying on other people and getting validation from other people. And it's a very hard thing. We have to be in that dark space with ourselves. The uncomfortability is where the healing comes from. The whys of the uncomfortability. What does it look like in those dark spaces for us? Now, if you're thinking about harming yourself, please reach out. Please reach out to somebody. You are worth every breath that you take. I'm serious. Doesn't matter what space you're in, what you've done. You're worth the life that you are supposed to live. Be very mindful of who you reach out to. Not everybody, I don't care if they are a pastor, a preacher, a bishop. I don't care if they're the highest of the high in the spiritual community. I don't care if they call themselves a high priestess or a fucking shaman. Be very mindful of who you reach out to for help. That's the biggest message I'm getting from this. Because sometimes people profit off of you being in dark spaces. And so they may keep you in that and breadcrumb you along the way, especially if you start to study under somebody and you, even after a year or two, you haven't gotten much further. The breadcrumbing. Go within yourself. So if you reach out, be very mindful who you reach out to. Be very mindful who reaches out to you during this time. Sit in that space of uncomfortability and heal. The other side of it is it's so beautiful that it can't be described. Trust me. It's worth the pain. It's worth the fight. It's worth the tears. And it doesn't seem like it when you're in it. I get it. So many people are reaching outside themselves for the answers when they have the answers inside of them. And that's a very hard thing because we're taught. If you get a headache, you take this pill. Oh, if that pill that relieves your headache gives you diarrhea, you take this pill. It's like always a quick fix to something. It's time to stop doing quick fixes and truly heal. The sound bowls, the oils, going to church, and this is no dig on anything or anybody's practices. I'm just saying those are things to help our symptoms of something deeper. Whether it's a medication you're taking or a spiritual practice, that you're going outside of yourself, they are just things to help you manage the symptoms of a deeper rooted healing that needs to be done. So please take heed to this beautiful cold moon and the new Cancer moon, or the full moon in Cancer. I have to get into work, you guys. I truly appreciate you allowing me to give you these messages. I also want to thank the other creators who send me amazing videos. I'm learning a lot, who give suggestions, who reach out for support, who just show me love. We're building a great fucking community. We're building a great community, and I love it. I've never thought something could be so beautiful as this community that I am a part of and that we're developing together. So many blessings and love to all of you today. I hope that you're healthy and happy, full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal so you don't harm and so you don't have to reach out to fuck shit. Have a great day.